and why I offer the services that I do and why I'm so passionate about curly hair, textured hair, and offering variety of services for people with fine textured hair, curly hair, and things like that. So hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you Moxie Dolls for checking in with me. I wanted to tell you guys a funny story while I'm doing my makeup. Actually, it's not really a funny story. It's more of like a horror story about curls, my hair experience, and going into a salon with silky straight hair, even though I have curly long hair. Okay, so I think one of the first mistakes that I did when I walked into this salon was my natural hair was silk pressed out. It was completely just silky straight. And so I would suggest never ever, as a curly hair girl, go into a salon with a silk press. Okay, so I go into the salon with a silky pressed, you know, hair. So I'm assuming, and the salon that I went to was in a suburb area, the suburbs, and majority of the stylists had straight hair themselves. Y'all fill in the blanks. A lot of y'all fill in the blanks. So we have like this quick consultation, and then we pretty much agree. So I then go into the bowl, and this is where I probably should have jumped out. And of course the water hits my hair, and of course my hair starts curling up. But I guess it didn't curl up the way that she expected it to, or maybe she thought my hair was relaxed. So then all of a sudden the stylist was like, oh, excuse me for a second. And she brought another stylist to look at my hair. And the other stylist goes, oh, your hair is curly. Oh, okay. Obviously, you guys, I probably should have jumped out of the bowl at that second, but I didn't. So at this point, you guys, was probably like when it was stretched, when it was pressed out, it was probably almost to like the skinniest part of my waist. You guys, almost there. It was probably like an inch away from that. So pretty. So pretty. Jeez. My hair. And it's all my curls are dropping to the floor and drying on the floor and expanding. Like I cannot, I should have jumped out of the chair. So it was like, Ange, be cool. You want to work here. Like, don't cause a fuss. Like, it's all good. So then at this point, she's done cutting my curls, and she then was like, oh, don't worry about it. We're just gonna, we're going to dry your hair out and re-blow dry it or whatever. And from there, it was just downward spiral with my curls. I was doing any and everything to make my hair come back. Okay, so it was just, my feelings were hurt. I left feeling like I didn't have any hair, and I just started over with my hair. So obviously I did braids, I did sew-ins, and I did all this other stuff. But I want to tell you guys about what I learned in that process. So obviously, being a new stylist, it was good for me to feel all the feelings that I felt at that moment. I understood that I will never, because when you're behind the chair, you have a sense of control over someone's life. That sounds a little weird, but it is kind of what it is. And I never want anyone to feel like their hair is something that makes them feel ugly or doesn't make them feel good about themselves. If it's something that you can do or cannot do. And 3, you're gonna make sure that when people leave your chair and spend time with you, they feel good about themselves. So I am telling you guys this story because I want you guys to kind of get to know me a little bit better, and I want you guys to understand why I offer the services that I do and why I'm so passionate about curly hair, textured hair, and offering variety of services for people with fine textured hair, curly hair, and things like that. So if you are not following me yet, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel so I can tell you guys more about my life, tell you guys how my extensions help me in my day-to-day routine, and also to go follow me on Instagram. And if you guys are also on Clubhouse, I'm available on there as well as CosmoMoxie22. So I hope this was a fun story. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think of this story? Have you guys ever experienced a horror curly hair story, or even just a bad salon service? I want to know. Let's just put some light on it, right? So things happen, but what did we learn, right? So I am actually signing off now, and I cannot wait to tell you guys more stories because I have lots of them to come.